Okay, looks like we're live. I start every stream. On to my right, I've got Twitch and OBS. Twitch is muted. If I don't mute it, there's an echo. And I see that I'm live. Uh, just start right away. Last Saturday, I called it Supernatural Saturday, and I did Fear. I thought I could keep a similar theme this week. I thought I'd do something a little less action but this game is a little more important to have the sound up a bit more than my talking. So I brought it up a little bit, but Hellblade, thought I'd play that. I have it on Steam. The sequel's on Steam. They're also both on Game Pass, and they might also be on PlayStation. At least the first one, I think it is. Uh, but we'll get started. Double check options here. We're just on pretty much the highest there. Now, I don't know if easy is too easy. We'll do it on that. A little more focus on story, but pretty detailed. Maybe due to it being Unreal Engine 4 at the time. The sequel does take quite a bit more PC if you want to get the highest settings. But we'll start new game. And I did enable subtitles.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. Feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog.
you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. It's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
This whole beginning is actually in game. I just didn't turn the camera, but you can. There's even a photo mode. Might have seen in the settings there.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
There's no going back. You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
I noticed the frame rate's under 60. It's closer to like 40. We'll see. I go to graphics, and I've got ray tracing on high, and that's probably the reflections in the water that really is the stressful one. But if I go to quality, and we'll see what happens. Now we're 60. Not that the game has to be too fast, but at least a little smoother on the stream too. Just a little bit of bump there. Yeah, closer to 60.
Use your eyes.
Use your eyes. Come closer.
She can't focus.
Why can't she focus?
Take a closer look, Senua.
I think it's the right trigger.
Do not forget my stories, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Yeah, I think the head that they were saying was breathing is what's on her left hip there, wrapped in that cloth. And not every voice has a subtitle. But yeah, if you're playing this in person, the stuff is to your side and to your other side, kind of a surround sound effect to it. And I didn't push any buttons there, just moving forward. Getting darker.
They're coming. You can't do it. They're coming now. They're coming. They're coming. Darkness. Hold us still.
The darkness is coming. Yearn for life. Hunger for it. Like pack of wolves on a hunt.
She's not stopping.
Not this time.
Not too much. I'm actually trying to be quiet for the voices in the game.
You see it.
The land of mist and fog. The old fool was right.
You see it.
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there. You know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. He's dead. But his soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace. She needs to lay him to rest. He's already dead. She can save him. There's nothing she can do. Do you know where
The
you
bridge
are?
to Helheim.
She'll never make it.
I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. see, shall we?
Now, I don't know if there's like a sprint button or anything. Right trigger is a zoom. Focus. Okay, LB is the jog there. Zoom in on this.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
I'm gonna try. We'll do medium. See if that smooths it out just a little bit more. I think last time I would have played the game, I didn't have any ray tracing, or I don't know if you know if it was a part of the game or not at that time. There we go.
That's the way.
There is combat during the story, puzzles and stuff. It does take a little bit to get to the combat and stuff.
Keep going, whatever you do, don't stop. You can't. Go on. 4. So brave. You're not safe. Stop. Get down.
What's she waiting for?
That's the A button to interact with the ladder and hop down there.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it.
She can't go back now. No, this is it. The hidden path.
It's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. Never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Druth is my truth. Huh?
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Focus.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it.
gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe. It worked.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip.
Well, I guess I did fall.
She's afraid. She's scared. She's afraid.
She's terrified. She can do it.
Oh, yep. Got a balance. All right.
She's afraid. Stu, give it a go. Go on.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the Allfather cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
I think I go down here. Sure.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim.
All
Whatever
right.
horrors
I'll
lie
check that
behind
later.
door. She must find him.
We'll see. Maybe try to observe some of it, if that's all right. If there's a way to do that. Usually I go about another 30 minutes.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time. The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow. Whatever the cost.
He's not real.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillian.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight two gods first.
Two gods?
Two gates.
Which will she choose first?
One of them will kill her, I know it.
She's going to die.
Which one will she challenge first?
Be very careful, Senua.
Choose a gate, Senua.
Two gates, two gods.
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened. comes from a land older than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Yeah.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
I can still smell it. Sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now. You can hear the runes. Runes alive.
Find the runes.
What's that sound? Are they screaming?
The rooms. Follow the screams. What's that sound? Are they screaming?
The screams will help you.
Screams are screaming. The rooms. Follow the screams. You can hear the rooms. Find the rooms.
Screams will help you.
Screams are screaming. What's that sound? Are they screaming? The rooms.
The screams will help you.
You can hear the rooms. Find the rooms. Towards the rooms. The rooms are important. What's that sound? Are they screaming? Follow the screams. Find them.
The screams will help you.
Follow the screams. You can hear the rooms. Find the rooms. What's that sound? Are they screaming? The rooms. Focus.
Okay.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Don't give up. Finish this. You won. Don't let them get behind you. Keep them in sight.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Well, I guess that was another loss. Okay. Try again. this time.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happened? Where's it gone?
The fire's disappeared.
It was everywhere.
Maybe it was an illusion. The pyre.
Cert.
Cert is through there.
He's waiting for her. You can't get through.
How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth. Cert. Find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your
The
own
Northmen
way.
tell this story.
Find it.
Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Well, probably a good place to stop there. I just figure my streams are a good demo for people if they watch them. Uh, we'll figure something else out for tomorrow. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. it's, it's a different game, and like I said, there's both of them are on Game Pass. There's actually a third one coming out, I think, within the next year. But yeah, that's Hellblade. Now these are keys because I hit my keyboard, and that's when it shifts over to gamepad. But yeah, that was easy mode, which yeah. Like I said, I think the last time I played it, I don't think it had any ray tracing or DLSS reflections. It's probably, or maybe the lighting, but yeah. Anyway, that's some of it. There's also like behind the scenes. I think they want you to play through it first. But yeah, it's something if you play it, get good headphones, you can hear the sounds around you, the voices that aren't on subtitles. But yeah, I think this was before God of War and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So it was that Norse mythology, kind of different. So, yeah. Yep. And it was, let's see, I think it was 2017, so it's just before Ninja Theory also made Bleeding Edge and Enslaved, which I have. That was, I think, on 360. And then Hellblade was more Xbox One or PS4. Next gen. Hellblade 2, like I said, is on Game Pass. But yeah, anyway, we'll figure something else out for tomorrow, and like to change it up a little bit. But I wanted to be a little more quiet, uh, so people could hear the background on that one. Yeah, we'll call it good for today, and see if I can get something to eat or check out Discord. But we'll check that out in a few minutes. Anyway, we'll be back on tomorrow about 4:30 Central. Or not for sure what I'm gonna do. I had done a couple survival games. Um, I thought maybe the first Borderlands or maybe Horizon, something like that. I like to change it up. But thanks for hanging out and thanks for watching.